Hello, this is a call for missionary officers, councillors, and volunteers at the Homefront Family and Children Missionary Initiative under Christian Missionary Parenting Commission. In this age, when the battle against humanity and the body of Christ is at the home front, the family and the children, God is raising parenting missionaries, parenting educators, and parenting coaches around the world to combat this battle and change the world from the home. It is noteworthy to say that changing the world from the home is God's end-time strategy. It is now a fact that cannot be denied. If you want to change the world, you must start from the home. This is because the home is the smallest unit of the church and the society. This coincidence is why the end-time battle is centered at the home front, family and children. Anyone who wins at the home front, family, controls the children, controls the church, controls the society, and controls the future. Instead of sitting and worrying about the present situation in the world, we recommend that you join us at the Christian Missionary Parenting Commission as a home front family and children missionary as we change this narrative. The battle against the home front, the family and children is real and fierce and needs more missionary manpower at the front line. Note, this battle is a knowledge and an ignorance-based war. The more the home front, the family and children are equipped with knowledge, the more the enemy will lose in the battle. This is why we need more home front, family and children missionaries via Christian Missionary Parenting Commission. Pastor Tam Ha, the founding senior pastor of Heart of God Church, Singapore, in his book, Generation, showed a global statistics revealing that Christianity is one generation away from extinction. You may ask, how and why? You see, the church succeeded in every aspect, but neglected the home front, the family and children. Statistics show that only 30% of the time is spent on the 70 and 75 of the children, while 70% of the time is spent on 30% of the adults. It may interest you to know that the adults will spend 70% of the time are on their way out and have less impact on the future. But the children are here. They are the future of the church and the church of the future. This is why they are the target of the enemy. The failure to replicate our faith to our children, the future of the church and the church of the future, is the primary factor responsible for Pastor Tam Ha's global fact. According to Miles Moreau of blessed memory, anything you cannot reproduce or replicate will die. This is exactly what has happened. We overzealously forgot that you are not a success until you have a successor. So many Christians did not produce a successor at the home front, family and children. They could not replicate after their own kind. Hence, there was no replacement. Let's take a look are some negative effects of this negligence in the body of Christ with the following examples. 1. The 7 churches of the Asia Minor recorded in Revelation chapter 2 and chapter 3 all existed in Turkey. The sad news today is that Turkey is now fully an Islamic state. 2. The Reformation revival in the United Kingdom. Today, the sad news is that United Kingdom, which brought the gospel to us in Africa, is now an evangelical mission field. It has been confirmed that the word church has been banned and replaced with community by the Church of England. This is very embarrassing. 3. The Pentecostal movement in the United States of America. Today, after approximately 417 years of Christianity, United States is now an evangelical mission field. Then 4, the South Korea revival that God used David Yonggi-cho to pioneer has been completely lost. Before you raise an eyebrow, let us take a closer look at South Korea. Before the Korean War, the percentage of Korean Christians was 4%. By 1985, Korea experienced a revival and the percentage moved from 4% to 34%. 1/3 of the nation became Christians. But by 2015, it has dropped to 22%. Now, from the 22%, only 3% consider themselves Christian. South Korea has gone back to the 4% where they started. Why? This is because the Homefront, the family and children, the domestic church was neglected. According to Mark Victor Hansen, if you do things the same way you have always done them, you will get the same outcome that you have always gotten. To change your outcome, you have to do things differently. This is why Christian Missionary Parenting Commission was founded, to change the narrative. If we depend on the local church alone, we will lose this battle. As a member of the body of Christ, we can do something to save the situation. The word is our domain, and we have a say here. In Psalm 115 verse 16, it's a reference. We are not helpless. The Bible tells us where sin increases, grace increases much more. In Romans chapter 5 verse 20, we will not give up until his kingdom comes and his will be done on earth. In Matthew chapter 6 verse 10. This is why we seek you to join us in this greatest fight in history. Get trained to train others. This is the call of Christian Missionary Parenting Commission.